Hello, everyone. I'm Kalina, and I'm going to be giving my presentation on privilege and possibility. So first, we're going to start with a little background on my disempowered community, and I chose Austin. And Austin's major concerns that I was focusing on was homelessness, job shortages, and systematic racism. The lack of affordable housing has led to a significant rise in homelessness, not only among adults, but in school-age children. Most jobs available in this community offer low wages that are enough to support the basic standard of living. So now we're gonna compare where I'm from, Baldwinsville, which I would say is a pretty privileged town um, in itself. So we're gonna compare this is from the census, race and Hispanic origin. You can see the pretty significant difference. I grew up with all white students in my school, on my sports teams, in my grocery stores. It is a very predominantly white community. And in Austin, um, it's almost 50%. So, a few main characteristics that I looked at or that I think are really important when thinking about quality of life is education, safety, health, housing, and opportunity, and ensuring that residents have these. So, some major attributes from the town I'm from, it's Baldwinsville, New York, where the red dot is. Really strong healthcare, education, housing. I always felt like I had um good academics, good club offerings, sports, outside programs with my school. I could take AP classes, um, and housing. I lived in a predominantly white neighborhood near the school. There are more affordable options in Baldwinsville than other areas of New York. So in that aspect, Baldwinsville is doing well. In healthcare, I always felt like in school, outside of school, I could get my vision checked, like went to the dentist, had physical checkups. I had those every year. Here are just a few things to think about when talking about privilege and how it impacts individuals all across the board. And the two main aspects I decided to focus on were education and housing. Here's some pictures from Baker High School where I attended in Baldwinsville. It just got renovated. There's air conditioning, new stadium and turf, great educators that get paid equally. And here are some photos from various public schools in Austin, Texas. And things you can't see are no air conditioning, high rates of school fights and threats, and at a high rate of absentee classmates, low wages for teachers, outdated methods. As you can see, both photos hold vibrancy, but how can we let that shine? Using our economic engines like strong education and workforce development to build up equal healthcare access and careers, support for small business entrepreneurship ventures, and affordable housing and infrastructure. Finding and using community strengths to rebuild. So here are a few photos and ideas of interventions that could be taken to help this homelessness problem in Austin, and more importantly, keep our future generation off the streets. Here's some few sources that I used, and thank you guys for listening.